Hello YouTube, hello world. My name is Logan, and welcome to my first ever YouTube video. I wanted to make this channel just to kind of document my art journey, share any tips and tricks that I have learned along the way. That way you can maybe apply whatever I have learned and see if it works for you. So yeah, with that being said, before I get started on tonight's pour, I wanted to share with all of you, if any of you guys are artists that are watching, and if you dabble with resin, and even if you don't, I have this amazing friend named Diana. She has an art company, I guess. No, not a company, but it's a small business, a small art business, and she makes her own beautiful, amazing pigments, and I have been dying to get my hands on them, and they came in today. I ordered a few more, they're still on the way, but she makes these beautiful pigments that mix beautifully with resin and float to the top and give this beautiful effect to them. And I can't wait to try them. You can also make paint with them if you mix them with acrylic polymer, and then you can mix the acrylic polymer into your pour bottles. So I can't wait to apply these. And she also sent me these cute little crystals in this gift. Don't know if you can, let me take them out real fast. Yeah, so she sent me these cute little crystals that are great for making geode pieces, like the one I have right there. So I can't wait to mess around with these and experiment and try with them. I have a few more colors coming that should be arriving any day now, actually. But so the colors I have here, I have Celestial Blue, and then I have Purple Rain, and I have Quartz White. I wanted to get the colors that are represented in my business logo. That way I could mess around with that first. But I ordered, I have a pink coming. I have a beautiful cherry merlot coming. I have a lighter purple coming. So yeah, I can't wait to do those. So tonight's pour is going to be a Dutch pour, and it's going to be on a decently large canvas. I don't remember the actual dimensions of it. I should have probably remembered that before, but I didn't. That's okay. So the base color is going to be, I don't know if y'all can see that. Well, it's going to be light pink by Liquitex Basics. And then I'm going to be using the colors Pearl Lilac from Arteza, Royal Purple Pearl from Arteza, my favorite Pearl Golden Hour from Arteza, then Liquitex Basics Light Blue Violet, and finally Liquitex Basics Quinacridone Magenta. I'm glad I got that right on the first try. I always mess that up when I try and say it. So with that being said, I'm gonna put you guys on pause and bring you down and get started on tonight's pour. All right, everyone, welcome back. So I have brought you down, and I went ahead and made sure that my canvas was level both ways. That's very important, because if it isn't level, then what's going to happen is your paint's just going to tilt the way that it's leaning towards, and you could ruin your composition, and we obviously don't want that. You want to keep your beautiful composition. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to pour my base layer and then spread it out. I probably typically won't show me pouring the base layer just because it takes some time, but I wanted to kind of show the process that I use in my first video. Just so you can kind of see what I do. And this technique I actually learned from Kanella Ciraco. You're probably going to hear me mention her YouTube channel a lot. She does these, she's a Canadian-based artist who like thrives with Dutch pours, and they're absolutely amazing. Her work is gorgeous. She inspires me daily. She's actually the one who I watch her channel pretty much every time she posts. She posts every 3 days, and she uses the spatula that I am using in all of her videos. And her Dutch pours are just the like most beautiful things. I strive to be as good as she is. But yeah, so I mean, this just obviously, I mean, now I gotta touch up the sides and everything because you want your sides to look as beautiful as your base. Not as your base, I'm sorry. Although the bottom, the back is just as important as the top of your piece. Learned that from Kanella Ciraco as well. She's always going on, she's like, the back of your canvas is just as important as the front of your canvas, and she's right, it is. You know, like, when people, if people are going to be paying like a good amount of money for your artwork, you want to be giving them their money's worth, you know? You don't want to give them something that's kind of crappy. I know that there are some artists who don't really pay much attention to the sides and to the back, and that's fine, you know, like, the one thing that I strongly believe is that there is no right or wrong way to do art, especially when it comes to abstract pouring art. Everybody has what works for them, and that's okay. It's just people have their different tastes as to what they think goes best and what they think is the best option for doing their sides. I mean, some people care about the sides, some people don't, and that doesn't matter. You do what makes you happy. If it's for a commission, I always ask, I'm like, you know, what kind of things do you want it to look like? How do you want it to be? And like, some people are like, oh, I care about this. I'm like, all right. Almost done, I swear. We will get to the pouring soon. Just gotta get these edges looking nice and smooth. Oh my god, I can't have that song stuck in my head. I've got the Tiptoe Through the Tulips, whatever song that's from. The first time I ever heard that was in the scary movie Insidious, like the first one, and they had like the creepy little devil dude, like, I think he was sharpening knives or something to it. It was terrifying. I had nightmares about it. And now that's all I can associate it with, is like this terrifying devil dude. I hear it, I just immediately, my brain goes to like creepy horror film, and brain like shuts down. Okay. There we go. So now what I'm doing is just torching the bubbles, because obviously, since my paint's been sitting, and when I first mix it, I shake it, and that leaves air bubbles in the paint, and you don't want that. So I always torch twice. I torch the first time, I torch the base layer, and then I will torch the second layer afterwards, just to get rid of any of the air bubbles. And it also kind of starts with the cell process. So I think I have 3 purple colors, so this time I'm going to, I think, start with the darker purple. And this time I think I'm just gonna, yeah, I'm gonna go at an angle. Now I know a lot of people do like lines and stuff. Kanella Ciraco, hers is always done using lines. I have tried doing lines, and for some reason, it does not work for me. I will try and do the lines, and I think it's not my blow dryer. She always says like, oh, it's not your blow dryer, every blow dryer works, and she's right. But for some reason, I just can't get the paint to move whenever I do it. So what I'm doing, I found that doing dots for some reason really works for me. I don't know if it's because the paint pools in certain areas, but like I've done a bunch of experiments with it. I do a bunch of different dots, and it always works for me. It always works when I do the dots. So like the dots are what I do. And you know, like I said, there's no right or wrong way to do abstract art. That's why it's abstract. Listen to me babbling, as if I know what I'm doing. I do know what I'm doing, kind of. So I hope you all had a wonderful, lovely Christmas and a safe Christmas, you know, with everything that's going on. I hope you all got to see at least some family. I am originally from Texas, but I live in New York. So I unfortunately didn't get to see my family. I didn't go home because I just didn't want to be traveling. But my family did do a big Zoom call with each other, and it was great because my cousin recommended it. She was like, you know, do we all want to do a Zoom call where we can all talk and see each other? And we all kind of were like, yeah, no, let's do it. It'll be fun. And so we did it, and we chatted. My dad and my aunts all read, and my grandpa all read different parts of the nativity scene with baby Jesus and everything. And then afterwards, my grandfather, who used to be a choir director at his high school, sang "Oh Holy Night" because he used to sing that all the time to us, and it was really nice. Christmas is always such a great time of year for everybody. Not just, sorry, one sec. I was stupid and didn't bring my blow dryer over here. Ooh. Wrong blow dryer. Ha ha ha. Almost knocked over my video. All right, and I'm back. But yeah, so like I was saying, Christmas is just like, it's a great time. It's like a time for family and stuff. And obviously with everything going on in the world right now, not everybody can be with family. And you know, I think, I don't know, but I hope and pray that the worst is behind us. But yeah. With all that being said, let's go ahead and finally get to this pour. Blow dryer. It just flew off into the corner. No, I'm super happy with this. Look at all the cells right here. I'm a lot happier with this side than I am with this side. For some reason, I'm not getting a lot of cells over here. I wonder if I can... Although, but I have a really pretty cluster of cells there. You know, what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna blow here. I'm gonna blow that out a bit. Ooh, yes, that was so pretty. Okay, that was a good idea. That was smart. Good, Logan. I think I'm gonna blow here. Yeah, that was good. Okay. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm super happy with this. It's so pretty. Like I said, the dots just for some reason really work for me. Like I said, I've tried doing the lines like Kanella Ciraco does. Oh, look, there's more cells popping up here now. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't touch that. Because then I would have probably destroyed it. But yeah, like I said, Kanella Ciraco does beautiful work with her lines. Lines don't work for me. Doesn't mean that there's a right way or a wrong way to do it. It's just what works for me. So feel free to give it a try. I'm gonna pause this and I'm gonna bring you guys down for a close-up just to look at it. So yeah, I'll be right back. Did it stop? All right, guys, I'm back, and just look at these cells. They're so pretty. I wish I could turn off my studio light and show you the shimmer without it. Unfortunately, for some reason, the people who built my apartment thought that the bedrooms didn't need lights in them, so the only source of light in my art studio is a lamp and my studio light. So yeah, unfortunately I can't do that, but I will make sure to show you a finished product of it once it is finished drying. And another important thing I just want to share, you see these drips down here? You see, let's see the one. You need, one sec. Tap that. Edit that. You need to take, I'm gonna grab one actually right now. You need to make sure that you come down here, take a popsicle stick, and just scrape the bottom. Otherwise, what's gonna happen is this is going to continue to pull the paint and it will ruin your composition. And you don't want that. So do it probably every, I do it like every 5 minutes until I see that it has dried on the edges. But yeah, so with all that being said, thank you all so much for watching this first YouTube tutorial of mine. I really hope you like it, and please hit that subscribe button and turn the notifications on. Share it with your friends, and I will see you next time. Bye.